So we want to create a swipe gesture for our history item so that when our history item is swiped by user, it will be get deleted. So after setting our on-click listener for back IBRL in manage history, we will create that gesture for history item. So as you know, our history item is present within recycler view. So there is one helper callback which will help us creating swipe and drag gestures for recycler view items. So that helper is item touch helper. We will create its callback. We'll call it callback. So we'll create new item touch helper callback and it will create three methods for us. Just add one semicolon over there. Now we will declare one variable over here, private integer view holder width. Then we'll override get movement flags. Currently it is returning 0. So we will do one thing, we will define our drag flags, we'll set them to 0. Then we will define our swipe flags, and as you can see we have two history items, one is date and another one is history item. So we will check that using view holder dot get item view type. If it is equal to 0, that means that it is date item. So we will set swipe flags to 0 for date item. But if it is not equal to 0, then it is history item. So we will set swipe flags for that history item, and we will set item touch helper dot start or item touch helper dot end. So we'll set those two flags, and here we will set view holder width to recycler view dot get width, and we will return make movement flags, and we will pass drag flags and swipe flags to it. And after this we will do the same thing, we will return make movement flags from over here. Then in on move we will not do anything, we will just return false. We will override one more method of our callback, it is on child draw. We will remove this super call, we will reference our view using view holder dot item view. Then we will set translation x to dx, which is supplied as parameter over here. And since we supplied start and end directions for swipe, we will use dx for translation x. Then we will set alpha of our view using one logic. We will subtract it from 1f, and we will use math dot absolute value of dx, and we will divide it by view holder width, and we will use that as alpha value for our view. Then we will override one more method, clear view. So if there is any unsuccessful swipe, then we want to make alpha value to the previous default value. So first of all we will reference our item view as view, then we will set its translation x to 0f, so that will make it at default position. Then we will set its alpha to 1f, so it will become fully visible. Then we have method on swiped. So if there is successful swipe, then from manage history RV adapter we will call remove item method, and we need to pass position. So we will pass view holder dot get binding adapter position to it, and we will use this callback for item touch helper. So we will call it item touch helper is equal to new item touch helper, and it will accept callback. So we'll pass this callback to it, and we will use this item touch helper with our recycler view using item touch helper dot attach to recycler view, and we will pass our recycler view instance, that is history rv, and then we will test this functionality if it is working or not. So now it is launching our app, so that error is resolved. So just simple restart is the solution for that error. So now first of all we will visit twitter.com in one tab, and we will visit google.com in second tab. So it will add two history items in our history table, and now we will open our manage history, and we will try to swipe our history item. As you can see, now we can swipe our history item from start to end. Now if swipe is successful, it will delete our history item, so it is working fine. Now we have one more additional button in our manage history, it is clear history. So we will create functionality for that clear history button from the next video.